Okay, we're done with the main quest. Okay, last time I didn't really pay attention. We got that here, but I think I just passed by nearby a world quest. I thought this was kind of a continuation of the Archon quest. So we got those two here, but I think I'm gonna follow the order in the journal. We got a reward here. So that's the one now. And yeah, they pointed me to the one, but it kind of didn't start the quest. I think that thing was kind of optional even. Ah, there's more here for the main quest. Oh. Uh. Okay. Cool. Then I guess like 2 or 3 of those from the other quests from the coach quest. Navigate that one. Then I get some from here. No, not that. From this by completing quests here. Okay, but now that quest there, where is it? Ah, collect all Eye of Great fragments. Cool. And they aren't marked on the map. Was obtained power that was separated from the Eye of Grey, so that I can return and regain its body. Okay, I suppose it's those things. Location marked on a map by the mechanism known as the Eye of Grey. There may be clues there to what you seek. Okay. There's another quest there. Okay, let's see what that is. But wasn't it elsewhere before? Like, wasn't it around here? Wasn't it around here? Or is that on the path to the other quests? There were some yellow things like objectives for me to interact with. Let me see what they were. I think there was one around here as well. Well, there's that, but not what I was looking for actually. Okay, I remember there was one down there. It vanished. There was one around here. Huh. So maybe those things move over time. They aren't always the same spot. Let's see if I have to find those things maybe daily or something. Then they may have a couple of random spots they can spawn.
It's about time we throw another tea party, don't
Let me
you
just
think?
open the map here
I wonder who else is
because
free.
now I'll probably explore a little bit more. So I better mark the chests and all that I find. Hang on, the map's open. I think that was part of the lag there. and mark the disc that I just got there. Oh, 400. Prime current. Oh, we got wolves here.
Installation chamber deployed.
Take a break.
Navigate. Better. Hmm?
Annihilation mode.
Here, boy! Bullseye!
Moonlit night for all. A spot of tea time entertainment.
How could this
How tiresome. So, what's inside? Not that I care.
Oh. Yeah, that would be nice. Oh, but this really be there.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
I can enter here? Okay. A lonely mansion against the whiteout added to the archive. We're almost there.
Cleanup sequence.
It's dog eat dog!
Take a break. So, what's inside? Not that I care.
Okay, that thing wasn't... There was a cutscene like that. The way it just didn't get nearby what I actually needed this time. This lamp is weird, but for some reason, now that we're near it, the blizzard is easing up. It even feels kind of warm. Wait a minute, I almost heard that if you suddenly start feeling warm on a snowy mountain, it could mean you're so cold you're starting to hallucinate. I never heard about that. But I don't know, maybe. Then I guess I'm hallucinating too. Then we should probably keep telling ourselves we're freezing. We're surrounded by snow and ice, and we still need to convince ourselves we're cold? Don't worry, you two, this is a special lamp. They said it was blessed by the Fae that is now inside it a long time ago. It offers some protection from the cold. Well, did someone just appear out of nowhere? Hello, my flying friend. This is my lamp. I left it here earlier when I got a little bored and went for a walk. So it's yours. Wait, you went for a walk in this blizzard, dressed like that? How are you not freezing? Freezing? I should be reacting to temperature change. Should I be reacting to temperature changes? Is that what you were expecting? That's not really the point. Most people freeze solid if they were that little in this weather like this. Maybe all the shivering is what keeps them from freezing. I suppose there are some people who do fine in the cold. Yeah, the Fae don't really mind the cold. The Snugovic and Jack Frost especially. But you don't look like a Fae, and you're not cold either. So who are you anyway? And what are you doing out here with no luggage and barely any warm clothes on? Well, our luggage doesn't show up either. I am Ikor. A woman told me to leave the house, but she didn't tell me where to go, so I've just been waiting here. The house? You mean the house of Hesperides? We were away there for some wedding. Okay, so this is part of the other quest. Paimon's never been to a Snugovic wedding before. They say the Snugovic live for love, right? So their weddings must be super romantic. A wedding, yes. For the Snugovic, it is an important ritual. They have been preparing for it for a long time. So it must be a really big deal, right? How exciting. Alright, who's the woman you were talking about? You know, the one who told you to leave the house. I have no idea. I've never met her before. Hold on, you mean to say that someone you didn't even know told you to leave the house and you just went along with it? Yes, because that was what she wanted. And she wanted it very badly. And if someone wanted something so badly that it becomes a wish, of course I should grant it. And he doesn't look that young, but the way he talks and acts is just like a little child. It feels like not out there. I can sense it. There's definitely a part of my body's power that's inside him. Wait, really? We've found it already? But the power inside him is incomplete. That may be why his mind seems a little not quite there as well. The power that's in him, it's so broken up that it's impossible to recover. Then what do we do now? Before I can reclaim this part of my power, it must be restored to a more complete state first. I sense that the part of my body here was split up through a special ritual of some kind. If only I could get closer to the core of the power, then I might be able to give you a clearer answer. Looks like we should head over to the wedding then. So, are we taking him with us? We can just leave him here, but we still don't know why that person made him leave the house. This is kind of strange favor to ask, but could you show us the way to the house of Hesperides? We don't really know the area, you see, and you're from there, so you'll be the perfect guide. Is this your wish? Yes, could you help me out with it? And Paimon thinks it'd be better for you too. Even if you don't get cold, it just doesn't feel right for us to leave you out here in this storm dressed like that. People do not always know what is best for them. They choose storms in the morning, then pray for peace by night. Someone once told me that, while I do not feel the cold, maybe you are right. So long as someone asks it of me, I am willing to grant their wish. Now allow me to fulfill yours. Please follow me. Okay, so I guess we're doing this quest instead. I'm not sure, maybe this quest is inside the other quest. Stay close, I'll light the lamp for you. This lamp actually works, it's so warm. Mama thought it was out of fuel since it didn't light it earlier. What's that? I don't really know what that is. Do I have that? Auto replacement is reached. Pillar type device created from prime ice. It provides various buffs to help you in different combat scenarios. I selected buff, but the other one already there doesn't tell me what buff it's providing, does it? Yeah, I don't know what that. Misty is the one who placed it, right? Not on my pact. Ah, okay. This one. Ah, maybe I grabbed that and didn't notice. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's to save the energy. Okay. Let's keep full energy. And I have 400, yeah. Oh, I was going to grab that. Child, get over the side, don't worry.
Accelerating.
Here, boy! Bullseye!
Green moons converge.
Preparing for dust up.
Let's keep going, the house right up ahead. Why is there a block of ice there?
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
Where's the guy? He vanished? He isn't walking here anymore. Okay. A chest for first time killing them. I was just past the breach.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Let's try knocking first. Mishkin, is that you? You're finally here? Who's Mishkin? No, we're just passing adventurers, Ignis and Paimon. We heard there was a wedding happening here, so it came to take a look. And we do have an invite, so it's not like we're crashing the wedding, right? Please present your invitation to the statue by the door. The statue? Okay, sure. You came from here, right? From there, right? Then you must know this place better than we do. They always have weird rules like that, like this. Does not seem to be part of the ritual. So we're just as lost as we are. Well, since we're already here, let's just do what she said for now. What if I wait around to get here? Would it just be locked? If you didn't get the invitation. Welcome to the house of Hesperides. Since you have an invitation, then you are a guest of this house, and every guest deserves a proper welcome. You may call me Aglaia. Is this your first time attending Snegovic wedding? You two do not seem to be from around here, so I take it you have not heard about this scandal. I doubt you would have been willing to come here if you had. This a scandal. At least humans would call it that. And the last ceremonial ritual we held on this scale was Larissa's wedding. But the human betrayed her in the end. She killed him, and then the vow took her life too. Larissa was the most beautiful of us all, even the way she died was beautiful. That day, her fury brought down a blizzard. Her fury brought down a blizzard so fierce it froze even the boats of lightning mid-fall. Ah, those things. You should have seen the beautiful, deadly Primice magic. But you have no cause for worry. You'll be safe here at the House of Hesperides, as long as you stay away from what is forbidden. The ritual will begin when the clock strikes 8 times. Please make your way to the chapel right away when you hear it. Until then, you may look around the main hall. The other rooms are not open to guests. But you're welcome to enjoy the entertainment here, or simply rest for a while. The choice is yours. So, about those rooms we're not allowed into. Some of those are private quarters. We even have one set aside for the bride and groom. Excuse, I didn't mean to be rude. Once there was a human woman who dared sneak into the groom's room while he was alone. Of course, she was caught almost immediately. What? Was she trying to steal the groom or something? Not from Pavlina, the Snegurochka princess. But Pavlina has laid claim to, no one takes from her. So cold is she by nature, she hardly seems like a Snegurochka at all. But that boy was hers, and there was no way she would let anyone take him away. Regardless of that, the ritual will go ahead, and we will succeed this time. She has sworn it on the sword Larissa once wielded. And we all know what happens to those who break their vows. Enough of the dull introductions, this ritual is one that is worth celebrating after all. I wish the both of you a most pleasant and unforgettable day here at the House of Hesperides. Oh my, you ended up all the way over here? Huh. Let's get you back where you're supposed to be. We just ignored the guy who came with us to the door. Where did Icar go? Goggles, did you see where he went? My apologies, some special ritual power seems to be affecting this entire place. I can no longer sense his presence. Given some time, I may be able to determine what's going on. Honestly, Paimon still had so many questions for him. Like, he's obviously just one part of Goggle's body. How does he have a whole body of his own? That part is easy enough to understand. It's like a pomegranate split open, its seeds scattered across the ground, piece the shell back together, and it can still just barely be called whole. Okay, even if he isn't really human, that example was still pretty creepy. But we're out of leads for now, so we just have to wait for Goggles to figure things out. Come on, Venus, let's go soak up the wedding atmosphere. It's not every day you get to see a Snegovic wedding. Okay, half the wedding. Saltykov. I was going to talk to you. The wedding is about to begin. We ask our guests to wait in the hall in the meantime. I can't talk to you again. Can't talk. Bogdana. All guests are signing here. Please, do not sign more than once. That will make my work most inconvenient. Do people ever sign more than once? Those kind of things? Let me see, are those things markable already? No, still not. Oh! Key of ancient design. A key of distinctly ancient design appears capable of unlocking a door somewhere within the House of Hesperides. Interesting. Sorry, bro. Lyubov? That's odd. Have I really used up the film that quickly? What's wrong? I'm still learning how to use the camera. My friends all say that prime eye sculpting is much more reliable. But prime eye sculptures can capture color, can they? So the camera does have its advantages. Still, I don't remember taking this picture, and I've gone through far more film than I expected. Pletnev and Lycia. All the males are huge like that? A long time ago, I took part in a banquet here. That day, I even saw His Majesty the Ballet Tsar with my own two eyes. Good heavens, Dacia, look at these decorations. Pletnev. Now I have a feeling the candlesticks over there may be older than I am. My goodness. Alright, cut it out, or at least stop talking so loud, or I shall have to pretend that we're not acquainted. Why, what's going on? You're so embarrassing. Hatushnaya. Welcome to the House of Hesperides. I'm Ardushnaya, receptionist at the front hall. If there is anything I can do for you, dear guest, simply say a word. But the mansion? Sure, I'll give you the introduction right away. I don't do this much. I might be a bit nervous. This place is the House of Hesperides. It was built here by the first Snegovic Grand Duchess after the Belle Tsar unified the north and set up the Pale Star Court. Thousands of years have passed since then, and the person in the seat of the Grand Duchy has changed several times. But thanks to our hard work in maintaining it, this mansion still retains the look it had when it was first built. It's locked. I'm supposed to go there. Wait, but I just found a key here. I mean, the quest is over there, so... A Jack Frost. Ah. You went all the way over there. Oh, what did I get? Can you pick up since you have returned to its original position? You're welcome. Where? Where was the painting supposed to go? Ah, he had locked him up.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Is there any painting around here? Button. Intricately patterned button. Button beloved by the Jack Frost. Perhaps they love buttons so much because their round little hands cannot make anything so fine and light. Can be exchanged for goodies at the Jack Frost's goodies shop. Central Sea Party Invitation. Oh, that's just the one I got when before getting the tea set. I don't know where the painting is supposed to have gone. Can I climb here to grab that stuff? Maybe inside there. I didn't take a good look at the painting. I wasn't really... Oh, damn it. I wasn't really paying attention to my stamina. The wait is about to begin, okay. I'm still confused. Okay, it wasn't one of those. Oh, it's really lively here. Is this part of the activities? Come on, let's go take a look. Oksana. Welcome to the House of Hesperides. I'm Oksana, the lobby receptionist. What can I do for you, dear guests? Do you get lots of guests? Tell me about this Nekovic. It's more interesting. And it's Negurochka. Are you concerned about the difference in terms of address? Well, let me see how I should explain this. Let's sum the situation up in a sentence. The female Snegovics are also known as Snegurochka. Ah, okay. Snegurochka. Snegovic is the name of our race as a whole, while Snegurochka is a name that human tales have given to our lady folk, which seems to have caught on for various reasons. And do you got lots of guests? In truth, fewer humans find themselves invited here. Most of our guests are Snegovic who live elsewhere. That said, this place did once receive many different types of guests. All who bear an invitation are welcome in this house. Did we just stumble upon that invitation, or was that magically supposed to find its way to us? That's it? Let's give it the wrong one. That's it. Where am I? Okay.
Huh? I'll not work for this.
They have hair, a nice hair. There's a quest there. Oh, let's check across here for some reason. Is that a painting? You mean you can paint for us? Let's give it a try. Sit. Spain doesn't have anything to do with this. What's that about? Cup? Director's original position. I'll take this painting then. Okay. Volgaskaya. The palace in the clouds, the final destination of all rituals. What are you painting? I'm painting the palace in the clouds that Lady Pavlina once told us about. All great wishes, all sorrows. Okay, two here. Jack Frost ran off, except for one. Our set of frames ran off in heat. Alright, per guy in a while, finding frames, let's drag them from their hiding holes. Now, we are in the middle of a... Are you already worn out? What about all the fun activities afterwards? And that can wait. First, let's see the main course. Alright, let's go see what fun activities they've saved for after the main event. Alright, Paimon with you. Exhaustion seems to have finally caught up with you, and Paimon were up together in the sofa, drifting into a light doze. Then, somewhere between sleep and waking, 8 faint chimes ring out. Oh! If I wait here... Damn it. Was it marked on the map? Damn it, everyone's heading towards the assembly hall. Better catch up. It's like nobody has their Snegovic. Wait, aren't you supposed to be here? And if you're somewhere to be seen either. Goggles, you say he was part of your power, don't you? So when you get a boy back, I cannot say for certain, but it's possible. What? Don't worry, if your goggles ended up being super good looking, but still your number one guide. Meaning there's a Jack Frost nearby. It's source nearby.
Yeah.
Oh. This is the wine cellar of the house. And this Jack Frost up too. What are they doing? What are you doing? What are you things doing here? Yahoo! After watching Jack Frost play about, finally understand what it means. But Jack Frost responsible for moving the wine barrels. We roll barrels from right. We got what? Gotta watch out for explosive barrels. He does. We have big boom in our hands. Never mind. If we fail, Jack Frost carrying sign. Let us start over. Okay, start. Am I supposed to? Oh. That's it. Do I have to pick 4 of those as well? I don't think I'm supposed to get those. Am I? I am? Okay. There are shells. Okay. As I thought, really a challenge. I have been tricked into manual labor. Oh,
Grab
we
it and
pay
go
for it.
before we get tailed.
Wait, this is confusing the map. Isn't this... This isn't really a time challenge. Despite the map. Despite the sign he had, it isn't a...
Tagarin!
Okay, he died. Okay, isn't there another Jack Frost from here?
Yeah.
No. Is there a hook over here? Ah. Sharpening gun. Ah. Okay, I haven't used one yet. Christina. If that's the case, what are you doing? In training my abilities to observe Jack Frost while they work, my sister told me that Jack Frost sometimes slack off on the job. So it's important to know what all different Jack Frosts are doing anytime and anywhere. So I need to sharpen my observation skills. It's a really fun exercise. You go into a room full of Jack Frost and quickly memorize all their details and movements. You observe them and then I ask you questions. Answer correctly, you'll get a reward. Okay. Would you like to give it a try? Just open them. Sure. Then please head into the kitchen and start the challenge. The question is, how many Jack Frosts are wearing a certain kind of hat? I thought you would ask afterwards. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're wearing chef hats. 3. 3 for insurance. I guess would you like to take it? Huh? Could I just... you didn't... No, maybe later. Hang on, you didn't... You didn't say congratulations or anything.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
Do we get more stuff? Sure. Are doing a certain thing. Okay. One is sleeping. There. Sleeping. There. Cook. Okay, there are 5 sleep. Lying down asleep. I think it was 5. It's 5 or 5 answer. Press you're going right. The powers of respiration indeed unmatched.
So, what's inside?
Rise of Surgeon Frosts. Sure. Question is, what are the Jack Frosts doing? They're all down, weird. What the heck's the smell? There's the overdose powder. Guess you will smell the red beet though. Mr. Newey, all looks thick and gloopy. Smell can really drink this stuff. I think 10 lying down. Is request. Was the soup Jack Frost doing any good? How could that possibly taste good? It looks dangerous. What exactly is the question here? Not observing. In case was the soup the Jack Frost any good? Both are kind of the same.
Called back to the
How could that
Zappoyarni Palace
taste
again?
Doesn't show us about that.
Seriously,
What
what's the point
so
in all
what
these
ingredients
endless
did
meetings?
the Jack Frost put? What? In their dangerous looking soup. Red beet. 3. Red beet. Eraser beat seemed to be. Although there was some on the floor, so maybe they didn't actually use that. Air didn't
Huh?
say anything
All that
else.
work for this.
And now you're gonna just give me the cold treatment. Okay, we shouldn't eat anything here. Where's the last check cross here? Ah. I was looking around the floor. Got a Jack Frost here. Yeah, let's look at that. Feeling all better now, huh?
Huh? All that work for this.
Okay. Now we can continue. Ah, here's where they show up. Okay. So, maybe 5. Safnov. You know, I thought there'd be more humans here. Turns out it's Snegovic everywhere you look. Were you hoping to see humans? Well, I mean, we Snegovic live for love. I was hoping to find a young human maiden who might steal my heart here amongst the wedding guests. But as turns out, most here are Snegovic. Dear me, it takes the fun right out of the whole affair. So many paints in use, tools used to painting. This mountain mansion really has an artistic vibe. The ritual is already on the way. Please go all in. There's no need to be anywhere else. Okay, so not here. Well, these actually look like the main path, huh? Read. These words seem to be written in statue base. I shall walk into the forest depths. In those depths, I shall restore the what? I shall transform
like
and dwell amongst the
In
green
fact, I've
pines.
taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
Rotate to. They're still rotating. That is exactly a green forest. Okay, let's leave you facing there. And you. Okay, retain the base of statue. Ah, there. Shopping different forest. I shall transform in stain amongst the white birches. Ah, okay. So here. Ah, so that was right. Appears to be a ritual someone set up in the past, and it's complete.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Man, there's so many markers in this map. Ah, it's over here. You won't let me through. Okay.
Come on, keep up.
Okay, so that's not that. No paintings here for grabbing. That's a door. Okay, okay. Oh? Me? Exceeded chapel. I'm starting to it's seated as well. I'm starting to feel a little nervous. It's like the chicken mushroom skewer she had this morning is dancing around in her stomach. Paimon wonders what Pavlina, the princess of the Snegurochka, is like, and what kind of person the groom is, too. If Aglaea's story is anything to go by, Pavlina sounds completely enchanted with him. Humans even try to steal him away. He must be some once-in-a-lifetime heartthrob. And then there's Ikar. He doesn't seem to be here either. Come to think of it, what was he doing in this mansion in the first place? The princess of the Snegurochka has to be connected to all this somehow. I was thinking the same thing, but today is supposed to be a happy occasion, and everyone's here to offer her their blessings. If we catch her in a good mood, maybe she'll let a clue or two slip. I have my doubts, Miss Paimon. Still, I agree. This is a good chance to get her close up close. Pavlina? Pavlina? Whoa, where did she come from? I thought she would look like one of them, just a different clothes. She's the mistress of this place. A trick like that, child's play for her. Could she be a local legend or something? But no, how did she... What have you found out? I sense that she carries a piece of my body's power in her life too. How is that even possible? Today is a special day. We were a people that no one ever blessed or cared for, but that changes now. Love is what truly feeds the soul. We were born without souls, so we chase after love because we long to have one. We live for love, and we live because of love. Yes, human love is what gives us souls. It is what allows us to become beings in our own right. So they don't mate between themselves, they all look for humans. But the humans who share their souls with us, they can be such terrible predators who end up forcing us to live by the rules of their fickle love. Larissa once stood here too. You all saw the betrayal with your own eyes. Treachery is so vile, It cost her both her soul and her life. But her death brought no shame upon us. On the contrary, it was something to be proud of, for it proved that nobility was always part of her nature. Nevertheless, her passing was a great loss to us, for there was no Snegorochka more pure-minded than Larissa. Pavlina, though, during her time I didn't pay attention when they were talking. I thought it was Pavlina talking so far. Hang on. Pavlina was still here too. Okay, when they started talking about her death, it wasn't Pavlina anymore. I mean, if it was voiced, we would know when one stopped talking and the other started. Pavlina, though, during her time at Vergelmir, no, perhaps even before then, she had already been tainted by human ways. That would probably explain why she sees things this way. It is the sort of idea only a human could have, even if Pavlina herself does not realize it. Looks like not everyone agrees with her. Actually, what Paimon really wants to know is that going to be your speech at the wedding? I'm not sure. It sure doesn't look like one. Now Pavlina again. Her wrongful death will be the final page in Arcane's tragic chapter. How long ago was that? The new beginning granted to us by the gods shall soon arrive, and from this day forward, our soulless past shall finally come to an end. So, when they die without having found love, they don't go to the ley lines, they just cease to exist? You never knew the truth, and there's no need for you to know it now. For this day to come, a sacrifice had already been made some time ago. What's happening? It feels like the air in the room has just changed all of a sudden. Come to us, soul water, born of the gods and made for the gods. Come to us, Ichor. Come, offer yourself up for our sake. But we were the ones who brought him back. He wasn't even here. Ichor. Wait, he's the groom? Hey, Ichor. He can't seem to hear Paimon. What's wrong with him? Did someone do this to him, or is it that shackle? We had to do something, Ignis. Paimon has a feeling that this ritual isn't the way we thought it was going to be. I'm afraid you're right. However, the Snegorochka princess came to possess the fragment of power before. She must have found a way to claim the rest of it now. She wants to defy the natural order and give those under her protection souls. But she would never be able to do that by herself alone. And that is where the power comes in. Then we must do something now. She's going to take him. Say, Ichor, do you promise to give us what we've been wishing for? Why were we invited? Yes, I do. I object to this union. Axinia, I thought, though I do not know how you managed to escape that inescapable prison, but you were not invited to today's proceedings. Yes, you already told me that earlier today. With not a trace of kindness left for an old colleague. How sad. But you and I both know I have every right to be here, as an uninvited guest. Stop it. Why keep on fighting when you know you won't change anything? You know you won't win, not even now. I know, and that's why what? Shiba Company or what? Leadership trick? I know, and that's why I came with some help this time. Ah, so she's the one who invited us. A cheap little trick? Nah, all that will do is buy you a little time. The clock strikes again. A cold voice whispers the words in your ear. You know this is the first time you heard something like this before. In that voice you hear a soul taking shape, polished by countless trials until it slowly grows to be more beautiful. That is, if pain too could be called beautiful. In that same voice, you hear a soul taking form, growing ever more magnificent as it undergoes an endless process of transcendence. That is, if distortion too could be called magnificent. Each time brings greater pain than the last. Each time brings you closer to the thing you've been longing for. And yet, the mouth opens, then slowly closes again. It is too late, no words can stop what has already begun. After all, that wish matters more than anything now. Yes, the clock strikes again, so let us begin once more. You say you know you've heard these words before. Mine, ours, this endless wedding of ours. Huh? I'm not following? Okay, she was going to sacrifice him and use the power to give them all souls. But I didn't really understand everything. Goodness. Oh, there you are. Did the bell wake you? We're completely out. Is the bed here really that comfy? I think I had a dream. No wonder, you were asleep for a long time. I must be keeping watch the whole time. It was a nice dream or a scary one? Actually, never mind. I'll tell Paimon later. Now's not really the time. Do you remember what happened earlier? We came to the house of Hesperides for a wedding, but the ritual wasn't a wedding at all. The towering princess of the Snegorochka, Pavlina, she nearly killed Ikor. Paimon knows Ikor isn't really human, strictly speaking. He's just a fragment of the power that originally belonged to Goggles, but even so, compassion is something to be respected, Miss Paimon. They've been carrying out this ritual again and again. Is that what was happening? So, that's what you saw in your dream? Ignis, please stay calm. This is to be expected. Pavlina is a Fae after all. She can't draw all the power from my body fragment at once. So she has to do it bit by bit through the ritual again and again. That's what the Snegovik's ritual is. They take a soul from someone they love to make themselves whole. Snegovik are Fae created without flesh and blood, and thus their souls are incomplete. Snegovich are Fae born for love. Rather, they are Fae who can only become whole through love, by taking another soul. Okay, sometimes that sounds like they have to kill the human. That's why so many love stories are centered on Snegovik and in tragedy. How could that happen? Thank goodness. Actually, thank goodness Goggles was there. We never would have made it out of the wedding without him. What happened? Thanks Goggles. When Pavlina cast her spell, Goggles was the one who protected us and brought us here, somewhere safe. How? While you were asleep, my mom did some poking around. Looks like someone named Mishkin used to live here. Didn't Aglaia mention him when she first welcomed us? Hello, do you copy? You should be able to hear what I'm saying, I think. Thanks for unknown saying there. Ah, it's not him. Thanks for nothing, you two. I poured so much effort into getting him out. Can I read? Can you let me read? I put so much effort in getting him out, even if in part, only for you to send him right back, as if nothing had happened. Pavlina almost won right there and then. Okay, so she was the one. And you are... it's been a while since you last met, oh dear colleague. Don't you think you're getting a bit too passionate right now? Oh, sorry, that wasn't meant for you. I'm currently busy dealing with the crazy shrew. How tragic, Pavlina of the Snegovic. You're completely lost. Her gaze is like prime ice, but her mind is like a powder keg. A single spark could set her off and destroy all around her. In any case, I know what you're here for. We had the same goal. I've trapped Pavlina, but I have little time for anything else right now. Take his fragments away from here, one by one, while her grip on this area is weakened, away from her grasp. This mansion, I came here often in the past. The location of his fragments, which I split off, and the map of this mansion, I'll send them to you later. Get moving, I won't be able to hold out for long. Finish your business before the clock strikes 8 times, before the wedding, or perhaps everything else starts all over again. And we have new dialogues here that we didn't even know. Regarding the Snegurochka and their princess. As for the Snegurochka and the Grand Duchess here, do you have any questions about them? Tell me about the Snegurochka. Snegurochka is not a formal term of address, rather it is a common name for a female Snegovic, which first appeared, or so it would seem, in a romantic novel. However, the romantic novel was well researched and had a firm grasp of the peculiarities of Snegovic at large. Snegovic live for love. Why do they call them a race that lives for love? This is merely one research perspective rather than fact, and thus may not be true. However, it goes like this. Snegovic were created to seek love. Amongst the many types of Fae, they were created for companionship, and in this, their souls have been lacking since birth. Who created Faes, since they were created for with purposes? As such, they will seek out human companionship and thus gain fulfillment. Following this, the Snegovic who has completed their companionship will no longer be bound by this constraint that is engraved into their lives. This is also why Snegovic suddenly turn cruel or devoid of emotions at some point in tales involving them. And in other stories, Snegovic who cannot attain love suffer for it and die. Such outcomes are commonplace. That is the type of Fae Snegovic are. Do you have any other questions? Tell me about the princess of the Snegurochka. Pavlina, present-day princess of the Snegurochka, she is, if memory serves, also an Hivergelmir member. Her skill at passioning prime ice is a match in all Snezhnaya. As such, little can be done regarding any techniques related to this material without her support. However, her reputation amongst her kind is not stellar. Some Snegovic find her emotionally indifferent, and that she does not pursue the love that they should, that she is not a proper Snegovic, unlike her then competitor for the seat of Princess Larissa. Do you have any other questions? We're good for now. Well, regarding the building entombed in ice. The database contains no information about this building. It was once recorded that this building was frozen. On that day, work across Snezhnaya was suspended for half a day to commemorate a certain Harbinger's passing. A Harbinger, a colleague of the director we met at the Benan station. So this is... We're not talking about this place. Building something nice. This is about the place where come on, I forgot the name, the new character. Odette. This is the place where Odette went at the ending. This video was frozen, the distance is 25 days. Okay. It doesn't seem right to use the word commemorate as the passing of a Harbinger's death. Passing. It should be more like commemorate, not to celebrate, to... I don't know. It seems like they were happy that she died. It makes sense, but probably isn't that the word. There must be a better word for that. Probably the tomb of a Harbinger. I see, recording the relevant information. The Ice-Sealed Palace is the tomb of the deceased Harbinger named Senior. I think I passed around there to grab some powers for upgrading Alosha. So maybe that's why it got marked there. Regarding fluctuations when prime-ice constructs are made, I don't know what's that about either. As though recently collected data indicate that abnormal energy field fluctuations occur around you from time to time, my investigations indicate that they are produced when you execute the condensation process to build prime ice constructs. So are the prime ice constructs I build special somehow? Wait, will the prime ice constructs I build explode? Let's go with that. Prime ice constructs built according to blueprints do not have explosive functions built in. Of this, you may rest assured. In fact, the special fluctuations appear to be caused by the condensation itself. You seem to be able to give form to some unobservable possibility through this step. The condensation you perform here has resulted in the change that many worlds across the realm can possibly... A possibility will also feature a prime ice construct in that location. Okay, that's a metaphysical explanation for the many prime ice to get around for other players. Not sure I get it. It is fine if you do not understand. No one can see the realm of possibility, as this is little different from directly beholding the abyss. You may simply think of this as speculation concerning the abnormal energy field fluctuations. Please continue using the prime ice construction function. Perhaps we'll be able to engage in a more detailed analysis if given more data. Okay. Those two dialogues were important. Hello, hello, she's gone. Take Goggle's fragments one by one? What does she even mean? Doesn't she know that Pavlina has some of Goggle's powers too? She may have something else up her sleeves too. Yeah, better take what she says, a huge rock of salt. But what should we do now then? Hey, you know what? This is about Goggles. We should ask what he wants. I think maybe we should gather at least some of the power that has been split up. Try to make him as complete as possible. Then we can take it all back. This may sound a little ironic, but my wish is for the fragments, incomplete as they are, to be as whole as possible. It's just like how the Snegoroshka princess must have decided to perform the ritual because she wanted her to help her people become more whole. And that is something I can understand and even empathize with, to some degree. How can you feel for her? She was going to gobble you up piece by piece, just to get what she wanted. Paimon can share her food or more with other folks, no problem. But if you want Paimon to hand over an arm or a leg, Or even Paimon's hair? Actually, hair seems alright, especially if it's just a few strands. Anyway, that's not the point. It doesn't matter what the other person's reasons are. This is something Paimon needs to think over very carefully. Though Paimon probably won't say yes anyway, to be honest. Yes, it's not good to over-deplete yourself for the sake of others. You're right, but that aside, there's another reason we must reclaim him whole. Another reason? What would that be? That you don't need to know, Paimon. Are the two of you keeping something from Paimon? And Paimon's not talking about secret snack stashes or anything like that. We should get moving. I've marked the fragment locations. Let's go before the clock strikes 8. Paimon heard the bell ring once before waking up. Oh, that wasn't really my intention. Just let me grab that thing. What appeared where? Oh, I had to think about that thing here. Oh, the secret pass chamber.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
Ah, another one of those. Let's see. Grab that. Okay, there's more. There are people talking about more stuff. Ok, bom cada map tem. Can we? Icon. Text. We can't just write anything. Actions, item, object, chest, track, commit, reaction. Not speaking point, remark, night, no, objective, check, frost fade. Can I say block, cube, or something? Cube. Cryo cube. Missing. It's time for cryo cube. It's time for cryo cube. Okay, I think this helps. Angleia. Who are you people? What are you doing here in this room? It must be Angleia. We already showed our invite earlier. Is that so? But how do you know my name? I must have heard it from the others. Did they send us back in time? Alright then, I'm guessing someone has already told you about the do's and don'ts around here. But this room is also off limits. This isn't a room for ordinary guests. The ritual will begin when the clock strikes 8 times. I wish the both of you the most pleasant and unforgettable day at the house of Hesperides. Why were we here? And you don't know us? The way she was acting, it was like she had never met us before. That's weird. Is it because everything has restarted? Why has everything restarted? I didn't get that. No, hang on. This wasn't here. I grabbed the thing over there, but this wasn't here. Oh, there's just nearby. VIP lunch card. Apologies, but this is a VIP lounge. It is not open to ordinary guests. If you do not have a VIP pass, I'm afraid you cannot enter. Which line dies? The creator. I'm not done yet. You already had too much to drink. Please rest here for a while. I can't keep going. It's strange. Where's my pass? Wait, did you help me over from the corner over there? Is that where it is? Miss, I think you had a drop too many. Please rest here for a while. I shall watch over you and also retrieve your last pass. That will do? Alright, alright. So we're just gonna steal her pass. That's why it's written your home, because we can be clearer. Gilded letter said to be issued by the master of the Mountain Manor. Those bearing this letter were once frequently invited to the House of Hesperides. The bearer may enjoy a brief respite within the Mountain Manor's VIP lounge. Apologies, this VIP. Show the VIP pass. Aye, this is indeed, how strange. Has this pass been ever granted to a human? Still, my job is to verify and stay on guard, nothing more. Please step inside, good sir. If you should need anything at all, do not hesitate to contact the waiting staff in the lounge. I remember you, sir. If you should need anything at all, do not hesitate to contact the waiting staff in the lounge. So you remember me to let me enter. Can I return it to you? No. I'm wearing Jack Frost. Yahoo? Ah, this little fella is holding up a sign. Let's see what it says. Hats gameplay. Must be another form of entertainment. Some kind of game involving hats, maybe? Could it be one where we have to pile a hat after hat on our heads? That sounds pretty dangerous. Dangerous? Oh, you mean if the stack of hats get too high, someone could get hurt when they all come tumbling down, right? Yahoo? Looks like that's not how the game works after all. Well, that's a relief. But then, how are we supposed to play? Jack Frost run, humans catch. So the Jack Frost run and we're supposed to catch them. Yahoo! Colors count Jack Frosts. What do hat count Jack Frost have to do with anything? Could it mean we score points based on how many we catch? Yahoo! Blue, 2, humans win. Wrong catch, humans lose. Paimon gets now, we win by catching 2 Jack Frost wearing blue hats. But if we catch even one of the wrong ones, we lose. That actually sounds pretty fun. You just want to give it a try? Yeah, let's give it a try then. That was too much dialogue for a simple game. Yahoo! Yahoo! True intervention.
Huh? All that work for this.
Ah. A single-use construct blueprint. Occasionally you run into a premise construct that cannot be recorded as blueprints. However, you can still create a temporary blueprint by imitating the design of the construct, then recreate its said construct nearby. You can have a maximum of 1 temporary blueprint at any one time. The temporary blueprint will expire once its wielder travels a certain distance from the construct it was copied from. But can I learn it? Get blueprint. Koshakova, Khmelyova. Sister, you don't really have to. Oh, I'm just worried about you. And really, how were we to know that Lady Pavlina's VIP room could not even spare a single measly table? Besides, for you, my dear, pure sister, to sit next to a man, oh, the very thought pierces me on every side. What? Abuzova. What shall we do? Isn't there anyone who can help us out? What happened? Well, here's the thing. Lady Pavlina is organizing a wedding, and many Snegovic who don't usually visit the house of Hesperides are now flocking here from the 4 corners of the earth. Osneshnaya, I suppose. I'm sorry, I'm not saying that too many customers isn't a bad thing. It's good, naturally, but as you can see, we don't have enough seats for everyone. 2 empty tables remain, but we have 4 guests. Those who can enter the VIP room are all important people. There's a risk I might offend them if I arrange the seats willy-nilly. Oh, what do I do? Why don't you leave it to me? I'm sure you'll figure it out. Leave it to me. Are you sure? Actually, no, wait. You're a guest too, aren't you? Oh, I'm going to get it from Aglaya if she hears I left my work to a guest, but what do they say? Discretion's the better part of valor and all that. Please, dear guest, I'm counting on you. So here's the situation. The VIP lounge currently has 2 tables remaining. One of them is in the main hall and the other is in the side room. The first guest, actually, I don't remember his name. Let's just call him Guest 1. Guest 1 would like to rest in the side room. Okay, it was supposed for me to see their stuff there and then figure out how to enter. Guest 1 would like to rest in the side room, though he claims that the gap in the wall there makes him uneasy. Not that we can fix this now, though. Guest 2 would like to have some alcohol in the main hall. She was measuring herself against another guest earlier, and would you know it, she drank them under the table without so much as going the slightest bit red. Guests 3 and 4 are a pair of sisters from Novokiteshgrad. Guest 3 is fine sitting with anyone, but guest 4 has stated that I shan't let my sister sit beside some brutish man. If she must do so, then I must be there as well. But it was the same guest who declared, "But goodness gracious, your tables are so tiny, 2 people could barely sit down at one without elbowing each other." It does seem like guest 4, the first little sister, will not accept sitting with any of the other 2. In that situation, honestly, I'm not sure how to go about this. So, could you discuss their preferred seating arrangements with them? I'll take them to their seats later. Let me give it a go then. Oh, thank you, you're such a lifesaver. And you don't want anything? Lazareva. Drink by myself? Such a lonesome affair. What's wrong? Sorry, I know you mean well, but I get uneasy when someone comes to strike up a conversation. The 5th bell, please take note, time is running short. I didn't really mean to sit alone, but if someone were to sit in front of me, I surely flee the scene. If only there were some way I could... You could maybe drink at the bar? Okay, let's talk to them. Slap off. Dear me, how did it come to this? All one was to repose in the side room for a while. But look at the giant gap in the wall over there. How can one feel at peace with such a thing looming there ominously? And when I went to ask the Snegurochka, she said we're short-staffed and cannot repair it at the present. What if some voyeuristically inspired soul were to glimpse me through that gap as I rest? We can just block the gap, right? Block it, you say? That would just about do, yes. If we could indeed find something to block the gap, that would be lovely. Scalina. Table requests? I got none. Say to sit in the main hall, it's closer to the bar, you see. I don't come to the House of Hesperides often, so might as well knock back a few extras while I'm at it. Alright, let's arrange for her to rest inside room. Let's arrange for her to rest in the main room. Yeah, she wants to stay here. Sure, I'll wait for the staff to arrive. Then, what shall I sample next? Looks like there really is some kind of space pest to selling Hesperides. So let's shoot the cat first. Can use that. Can I use that here too? Oh, I can place that here. Can I? That should do the trick now. Yeah, the wall's been blocked, you say? Stupendous. You have a good heart, sir. Strange for him to rest in the side room. I'll wait for the staff member to get me to my seat. One seat's where one is arranged to, and nowhere else. Worry not, I know the rules here in this mountain manor. So we can just sit them wherever. Oh, if it's where... If it's where we decided, so it's whatever. Let's see, two. Here, let's bring some stock mention such timetables. Don't even think about making me share this with 2 other people. Not 2 other people, a single person. You go to the side room with that guy. Staff's work is not up to my expectations. The Snegovic in charge will be hearing from me. Mark my words. And she... Honestly, I could see just about anyone. My little sister Kimeliova will not let me sit alone with any man. And where it is unavoidable, she insists on being there as well. She has been like this since she was young, which is quite strange, but I suppose that's her way of being concerned for me. So you stay here in the main hall. Alright, and now wait for the staff member to add us to our seat. Yes, I can only hope the arrangement is to my sister's liking. I think we're done. How has it gone, dear guest? Have you figured the arrangement out, or do you need more time? We're good to go. So in that case, let me check in with them and see if they have any opinions on the matter. That was the 6th now. Please wait here for the time being. Buzova follows your arrangement before asking the guests individually if they are pleased with it. Seems like everyone's content. I should have messed up to see what they would say. But we made it. I can't thank you enough. If not for your help, I wouldn't have the foggiest how to do this. I'm just glad all the guests were satisfied. Friendly reminder, I'm a guest too. What about my requests? I wouldn't forget about you, never. This isn't much, but please take this as a reward for your help. This is such a rarity, a guest who helps with problems rather than creates them. Well, this is not to say that others were only making trouble. But they were. Not to say, but they were.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you?
What
It's
do
all
I need that
yours.
for? Oh, I can't even talk to you guys. Hey, your little sister's locked up in there. That guy. Do I have to place this anywhere?
It's about time we threw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free.
The Jack Frost is marked as a puzzle. No, that there's a time challenge here that isn't here yet. I don't know. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. I sure have been taking my time here. They're not sitting together. And there are two sofas here. They could very well be all here. Her sister and her. Okay, let's go to the projected because I'm taking too long. Actually, maybe I should take too long to see what would happen. Huh. Huh. Monument of the Entwined Tsar's White Birch. An elemental monument that is close to being swallowed up by the Tsar's White Birch. Get too close to it and you'll get ensnared yourself and become unable to activate the monument. Maybe try again after creating some distance first. Oh, the guy isn't blocking there now.
How tiresome.
It should be somewhere nearby. The room appears to be off limits. Wait, but what about up there? There's white birch. An interesting plant that grows from the ground known as the Tsar's White Birch. For some reason, its highly flexible branches react to goggles in a special way. They turn towards your friend when you approach in an attempt to absorb goggles' energy. Seven bells. Yeah, there are plenty of them here.
Take a break. How tiresome.
Ah, it's the number of dolls around. Okay. Three. Oh, we have to restart the wall. No.
Come on, keep up.
Damn it. She shoots too much.
Take a break.
Okay, restart it. Okay, they are off. 1, 2, 3,
How tiresome.
4. I think I fell. Oh.
Huh? All that work for this.
You probably didn't expect that would be forward. That was nice phrasing. Are we going? We're going to a secret area. Oh, a city. Oh.
Huh?
Going
All
up
that
either
work for
way.
this.
Pick up the Ashen Traveler's notes. Everything here is a loop. We're constantly repeating the day of the princess' wedding. How many years have I spent in here? How many years before I realized that this was going on? Every day, every day, every day. I will promise her that once the princess's wedding was over, we will flee this godforsaken mountain mansion together. Throughout all these many cycles, neither of our feelings have changed, mine or hers. It's just that we never left. We were never able to. For the long-lived Fae, this daily grinding torment might be nothing more than the hazy state just before a dream begins to fade. But as a human, I have already aged. Perhaps that was how I broke free from the cycle. I had grown too weak. Will she see my cold body, which has ceased to breathe? Will my death sadden her? It will, I'm sure. Even in this deplorable situation, I can be sure that our love for one another burns as bright as ever. It is fortunate then that this perpetual cycle will cause her to forget about my death. This way she can continue living with hope in her heart. To think that I have come to be thankful for this everyday cycle. I can barely even hold my pen anymore, since I am about to break our promise. My poor dear Aglaia, I hope you can read this letter and then forget the name Mishkin. Oh. Okay, that was 8 bells. Will be the same thing. Ignos. Well, there you are. Did the bell wake you? We're completely out. Is the bed here really that comfy? No, Paimon, we've already been through this. Alright, Paimon knew this felt familiar. Alright, Paimon remembers now. The bell rang 8 times, and then we wound up right back here. Oh, goggles. It is a ritual taking place here. It repeats over and over. Until Pavlina, Princess of the Snegurochka, has drained every last bit of power from the fragment on my body. Then, does that mean she's already completed the ritual? Are we too late? But looks like the ritual isn't over yet. Let's go get the fragment back. Someone heard the bell ring once before waking up, and now it's gone off twice. Who are you people? What are you doing in this room? It must be Aglaia. I already showed you the invite earlier. That's so. Know my name. Right. There's a notes. Okay, it's same thing. Okay, so now let's go. But you remember me? I remember you, sir. Okay.
Take a break, pick up the pace.
Movement direction. Balcony must connect to the same room as Negovich was guarding just now. Wonder if you can get it from here.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
That's isn't really what I was looking for. Oh, I didn't mark the things I grabbed there before.
Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings?
What's... I'm not finding the one I just grabbed. I don't know why it's supposed to be marked. Ah, it's marked as a prime ice construct, not as... puzzle. Read. And at Hana's board, if reads as follow. The elevator is undergoing emergency repairs. Please try to enter again after repairs have been completed. It's coming. Don't really know what to do now. Let's check the quest here that I was supposed to talk to him. Negovich standing guards. Who are you? Well, whoever you are, this place of lame ordinary visitors. Please do not linger here either. Move further away.
Come on, keep up.
Some moves I still on the other side. This will be room. Strange, I can sense the fragments more or less around here. Can find it. Let's have a look around first. Empty vase, strange ornaments.
Huh? All that work for this.
Apologize, since a powerful fragment is their space. Let's keep on looking. Under the bed. The bed seems that too small for the princess of the Negrotica. Was a toss princess. It's apparent to be that she wants to Ichor. Oh, where did the cat came from? It scared the life out of Fimo? What's it doing? Is there something wrong with the flower? Is there something wrong with the flower vase? We checked it already. Carefully examine. Looking more closely, there are signs of scraping on the floor around the vase. Also, paw looks like cat scratches at the bottom of the vase. Could this be? Turns the vase. Hey, look, the door is open. Now we can go further in. The frame may be in there. No, it doesn't look like it. Ah, the shadows. Oh, we're still missing one. Painting. Ah. There's only two. Share something to do with the thing that's Negrotica, blah blah blah. What was the point of the puzzle shadow? What was that cat now? It's in the painting. What's the point of the shadow puzzle if that was the thing that made the door open? There's statues here, strange. Open the door. This might have something to do with the ceremony.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
No, but then I make one there. In its cellar. See what the room has been removed. The fragments ransacked the cellar.
It's about time we threw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free. Ooh, what's inside? Not that I care.
Got it. And go just reload it. The map. Okay, yeah. Sever fragment of Ichor. A fragment of Ichor's power, split off by Axinia when the ritual was interrupted. Who? Axinia is the one who went there. For some reason, it has taken the form of a glowing doll. Perhaps the desire to fulfill the wishes of others became the strings that controlled him long ago. And now he's nothing more than a puppet carrying a form of transcendent power. Okay, but don't we need to put together several pieces of him? Not the guys need anymore. I'm supposed to jump on there. Is that it? Maybe the elevator is working now.
Time for more snow, damselettes.
Let's bring him back. Yeah. They were repairing. Hey. I'm not sure why I did that, but it does cause us some trouble. What did I do? Please, don't do anything so dangerous again. What? What's he talking about? Huh? Ah, okay, jumping off of here. Let's enter back here. With that. Okay. Well, can you guide me? No? It's saying there's a... The city is marked in the map.
Called back to the Zeppeljärni Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these
Huh? Yeah, there's a guy saying it had to attack with the skill. Or maybe with cryo. For the city to work. Weird. For now, doesn't really matter. We have all the time in the world actually. Oh, come on!
Big
Oh.
mistake. Taste my ass. What a jerk. Take a break. Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Damn it.
How tiresome.
How far? Wait, where did you go? Oh. Oh, we're going back there? We just... Let's make life easier. Ah, good. This thing should have won. Insufficient. Oh, damn it. Damn this silly.
Come on, keep up.
Oh.
Huh? All that work for this.
Oh, I'm dying fast.
How tiresome.
Come on, isn't there something around here? Man, this place is a mess. Ah, it's back here. Oh, exhibit plaque. Sign of solitude. Sign of friendship. Oh. Okay, this isn't a sign of solitude. Sign of spring. Sign of swelling. Sign of motion. Sign of motion. Kind of literally a sign of spring. A sign of friendship. Sign of solitude. Cube? I don't know. Why the cube is not solitude? Ah. This store. And will there be a swelling? Sign of swelling. Oh, maybe literally signs. Icon. Yeah, I don't know. Well, the ones. Let's leave the ones that were already here. This is a sign of solitude. It's an emotion. Spring. Biscuit source. This is spring of fire. That one could be motion. I don't have no. Oh. What was the other one? That's friendship.
You keep them. I know.
Okay, so those two are the ones that were right here. Why is that solitude? The one was there already, but I didn't get it, the solitude part. the oldest construct in this environment. Okay, but I would like to know what is the oldest one in this environment. I can remove that from here. Don't show this again today. How many can I have? How many can I have? Prism. I don't care about those prisms. Yeah, confirm remove. Ink mechanism. No, but those aren't mine. Remove. This one wasn't mine. I didn't place any of those. Launching platform. I know I didn't place any of those. Oh no, okay, the friendship thing was the one I placed for the... Okay, those are the ones that the others placed. Those were for the puzzle. It's not properly aligned there. So for it to be helpful, it has to lead us there.
Keep up.
That's it. Let's teleport back there. So we don't die. This doesn't hit us. Whatever. Okay, hit me again. Oh, I didn't see that.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Document with yellow pages. A yellow document that seems to have grown quite brittle due to an overly dry environment, written in a cold, stiff hand with almost no variation. I have no love for Larissa, though she may own all that I own and possess prime ice artistry equal to mine. Though she may be my better in ceremonial and etiquette, such that even the previous princess, harshest among us, praised her. Though all amongst our kin love her, believe in her to be a noble, elegant, and a perfect fit with all that people imagine a Snegorochka to be, she is a Snegovic among Snegovic, ever so perfect and impeccable, but I do not like her. A Snegovic's love is a sacrifice, a form of voluntary exchange. You open your heart and take all from it, and expect the one you love to take all from his and give it to you. But you, Larissa, the prime ice creation skills you have honed, your graceful actions, your gentle words, does that all exist for the sake of sacrifice? In your everyday life, the sharpening of your arts, in the many moments you spent caring for the flowers, where were you? Where could you be found in them? I asked her about this once, but she was not offended by this question. She simply looked at me with an expression I cannot name, yet one that was almost sad, and said, "Your heart's sealed, Pavlina. The greatest misfortune that could befall one living in this world is to love no one at all. But must I sacrifice all for the person I love? If that is the case, then I would rather not love anyone." The gentle words and sorrowful gaze she turned upon my doubts, all of it angered me. Indeed, I have no love for her. The one who leads the Snugglevik must have a complete soul. Such was the instruction of our ancestor, Morevna. And there is but one way for a Snugglevik to possess complete soul, and that is to seek true love. Larissa brought her chosen lover back to Hesperides with her, and when by his side she revealed such vistas of joy heretofore unseen. Does that really make her so happy? The decisions she made in choosing her lover, did she make it as part of the path our princess must take, or did it come from the heart? Men of our king praise the man by her side. They say he is a handsome human, that they are a fine match, he and Larissa. But I find him ugly and rude besides. His vulgar behavior is hardly a harmonious pair with her elegance. When they appear together, I cannot help but feel frustrated, even nauseous. Her taste, I suppose, must be terrible. I have never liked those with a poor sense of aesthetics. I suppose that is why I have never liked Larissa. That man, he deserves it. He deserves it. He deserves to have his flesh and blood flensed from his bones by blades forged from wind and snow alike. How dare he have second thoughts at this most important of ceremonies? Did he not know that you had sacrificed your life for this, Larcia? And yet he fled in the midst of the ritual? That cowardly human filth, the rat, that thief. You too, Larissa, you who received no reply, you who were so annoying, you who had terrible taste, you deserved this. But Larissa, oh Larissa, were you ever so furious, ever so sad? Behold the clouds, how they stop for you. Even the thunder has been seized by your desire to set all to rights. If this was the real you, you as you are now, why did you not burst into fury at the ridiculous rules earlier? Why did you not show forth your wrath at this false love that we must offer up? Why were you not enraged at me when I doubted you? Why did your body become so fragile when I raced towards you through the blizzard? Why were the joy and laughter that once graced your face, indeed all of you, so quickly reduced to a snowfall amidst the frigid winds like tears? And when they fell on my face, why were they no colder than a single drop of icy rain? Later, I ascended to become the princess of the Snugglevik. Strange, I say, most strange. Should not one who leads us be this so-called complete soul? A truly ancient Snegorochka, once held in high esteem among us, looked deeply into my eyes as she held the ceremony and said, "Sometimes these things also happen." What does she mean, these things also happen? If this throne could be inherited without finding true love, what was Larissa's sacrifice for then? How long must our race be bound by these strange rules? I must find it. I must find a way to resolve this. For the sake of my king, trapped and bound by this absurdity they call love, for Larissa, for whom I held no love. That was the fifth bell. Did you both sides of here?
How tiresome.
That's what you're
Pick up
following
the
the sea.
pace.
It's up there, so let's. Yeah, if this stays here, it may be helpful to somebody. It's 2 bells now. Still need one more fragment. Let's get moving. What the hell is wrong? They're saying 5 bells, 3 bells, 2 bells. It's messed up now. Ah, the city went all the way.
Take a break. Huh? All that work for this.
Okay, let me mark the city. Go down. Down. I'm following.
Time for more snow, damselettes.
I see the fragment lies within the garden, more precisely within the great tree there. Okay, let's go have a look. Hi there, would it be alright if we went in and look around? We're visiting from somewhere far, far away. We've never seen a garden so wonderful as this one before. Visitors from distant lands, thank you for the compliment. When Larissa was still alive, she would come by often for some work here and there. The plants all thrived under her care. At the time, that big tree over there would bear the biggest, most beautiful fruits, but after she left us for good, no matter how or what I tried, that tree will simply bear fruit no more. But there is more to this garden than that tree, wouldn't you agree? So, do you think we can get in there? For, a closer look at its beauty? I'm afraid not. The garden is currently under maintenance, and no one's allowed in there except the Fey Help. I apologize, but rules are rules. But you're absolutely welcome to look at the garden from here. Didn't you say that you come from distant lands? You can tell me some stories while you admire the view. Just hold on a sec, please. And pulls you aside so that this Negovic staying guard won't hear you. Couldn't you just turn around and talk between parentheses? He had Paimon think for a second that he was gonna let us in, and then he said no. What are we going to do now? You know, how about we skirt around and see if we can climb over a wall somewhere? But it's gonna look a little weird if we both of us appear at the same time. That's gonna raise an eyebrow, don't you think? Then I'll have to trouble you to occupy him for a little while, Paimon. You're asking Paimon? You know, I'm not a chatty type. That's true. Well, you can leave it to Paimon then. Well, it's gonna be a quick in and out, you hear? Even Tiva's best guy has only so many stories to tell. Got the guard distracted now, change to find. Ah. Ali, papai, mano. Maybe this won't work. It does. Without Paimon. Oh. Oh? Oh, come on!
The night sky dims once
I
more.
pressed. Well then, little one, tell me more about what's like out there. Sure. He looks just like you're playing, Pam will keep him talking, you sneak around from the side. Appears that Jack crossed the line necessary to be screwed by Prime Construct. Maybe you can make use of his property. No, no, no! Damn it. Ah. Where am I? Oh, we could pull that one.
I'll keep this close. A reward on the road.
Mm-hmm. Still got time. Let's check around. Like here.
A reward on the road.
Hmm. The other one.
A reward on the road.
Wow, I never knew that. I really learned something new today. That's right, that's right. Oh look, my old friend is here. Gotta go, we have something to attend to. Don't worry about me. It's been great talking to you. Please come back to visit when you have the time. Sure. Did I interrupt something? You two seem to be having a good time. You're finally back? This is the first time ever Paimon gotten tired from all that talking. Paimon's got to rest and talk a little less for now. Yes? That's what Paimon's going to do. Okay, goes to the chapel. Even so, last piece we need is in the assembly hall, whatever happens. Alright, we can afford to hesitate. Let's go to the assembly hall. Close to our own bed. Is it time already? Oh, it's not ready. Talk to Ikor. There he is. Thank goodness you got him for Pavilion did. Well, it's not time for the ceremony yet. Are you okay? How do you feel now? He may have a body now, but he's still only a puppet. He cannot feel anything so complex, nor can he answer you. Paimon knows, but still, it's not like it hurts to ask. Just let Paimon be. Like I said before, your compassion is something to be respected. That kindness is one of your virtues. But I don't think Inus would want it to end up hurting you. What do you mean? Wait, does this have something to do with what you were all hiding from Paimon earlier? You really are one, you and me, but it's something I've only realized today. That is because my presence has become more evident now that the princess is no longer in the way. How does it feel to converse with yourself? More ordinary than I'd ever imagined. Even if I was fortunate enough to have a body now, I doubt we'd be throwing our arms around each other and crying. This body won't shed a tear, for it is created out of prime ice. Oh. Yes, that I am aware. That's right. You may not possess form, but you have something that I don't. Reason, intelligence. Could we pick up this conversation again a little later? We've got to get somewhere safe now. Who knows when Pavlina is coming back? Although she still has one of the fragments with her. That's right. What are we going to do about that fragment? Do we talk her out of the ritual? That doesn't seem very possible. She hasn't exactly been open to persuasion so far. Is defeating her the only way then? Not that Paimon doesn't have trust in Ignis or anything. You seek to stop the ritual. If the ritual continues, you'll be finished. Finito, tunzo. Paimon knows that you're not really human and your form of existence is different from ours, but we cannot possibly sit back and watch you get wiped out by her. I apologize, but I'm afraid I cannot assist with this wish of yours. Why? The ritual has long been set in motion, though the taboo that must not be inquired into or spoken of has already been broken. The ritual has fallen into distortion. It can neither be halted nor reversed. The only course remaining to me is to become one with it, or fade entirely into the ether. What? But without you, Goggles will never be whole again. But if the ritual were to continue, it is neither death nor the end. It is a return, a birth. If all goes well, all the Snugglevic under her protection will receive a new lease of life. Is that what you really believe, or what she made you believe? Yeah, Paimon remembers how you never pushed back or anything, not even once. When we first met you, are you sure she didn't put this idea in your head too? Strangely, my mind feels remarkably clear at present, and I find myself recalling certain things from the past. We were once companions who shared the same ambition, and we were willing to pay the price for a love set free, for the sake of that more perfect world of her dreams. Of course, it is natural that one pays a price for their dreams to come true, yet, even if you have finally made your choice, the path ahead will not be an easy one either. And eventually she simply disappeared somewhere along the way, among the countless refinements and ascensions. She had even forgotten that I once chose to do all this, without need of shackles. You do know that you will not succeed. I have neither your reason nor your intelligence, and I cannot predict things that have yet to happen. Is that the thing you were reluctant to tell Paimon? That's ridiculous. Are you sure there's no other way? Just as the dew upon leaf and flower inevitably finds its way back to the stream, so too is the path toward becoming one irreversible. Once a single drop has returned to the waters, there's no way it can be reclaimed. But nevertheless, I thank you for your consideration. I don't understand why the other me chose to travel with you. Hey, I do hope... Oh, come on. I didn't notice it was Axini talking through Gray. No, so far it was always Gray talking. Okay, now is the only time that Axini is. Yeah, I do hope the two of you have sent out the fragments like I said, since I'm quite in the predicament now myself. I'm trapped here and shall have to be away for a while. That was quite the move. I'll leave the rest to you. I should go now. She's here for me. Doesn't she have to do the ritual in the wedding at all? The ritual is not yet complete. You must defeat her before it's finished and removed. But before that, you must deal with the matters at hand.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
How
It's doggy dog!
Impossible. Take a break.
Ultimatum protocol.
Impossible. Come on, keep up.
How could this
A moonlit night for all.
Shigori, fetch!
Let us test my hypothesis.
Defensive mode.
How could this be? How could this be? How could this
So this ritual has been marked for you.
Take a break. How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Take a break.
Oh no, we're fighting everybody.
Cleanup sequence in the
Here, boy! Bullseye!
Impossible.
How could this be?
preparing for dust up.
A new moon rises.
Doggy dog!
What a joke.
How could this be?
Impossible.
Where? You? Nature altered.
How
Never.
tiresome.
Insulation chamber.
Shigori, fetch!
Take a break.
Frost? Sir! How could this be?
Yep. Come on, keep up.
Only to go her up wasn't already absorbing equals power in the chapel. That was only meant for the ritual to receive power, but once you give power across, you need to be much higher.
How tiresome.
Oh, the teleport. Let me activate it. Before. Is the lightning froze solid? Because remember what Aglaia told us? On the day Larissa died, the blizzard raised by her fury could freeze even bolts of lightning mid-fall. Could this be what she meant? Then it seems that the final site of the ritual lies at the summit, above the clouds. Oh, Enos, watch your step on the way up, okay? And if you can help looking down, Paimon will cover your eyes for you. The line she's running down, crashing down on us, will it? It very well might, be careful. else here? No, we're good. Rumble branch. A lightning rod branch created from Prime Ice using really special methods. Having captured the power of Electro within said ice, after drawing lightning into it, you can follow the resulting Prime Ice upwards and onwards. Ah. Cool. Can I go up from here? Sure. No. Just that are both frozen by. Oh, I clicked outside. How did I click outside the game window? It was. Move up. Okay, and what now? Can I use this whole thing to beam me up? I didn't quite get it. The thing doesn't send me so high. This thing doesn't work, does it? Yeah, this for that. This sends me anywhere. Do we get more linings around here? Okay, let's go again. Come on. If I stay here, can we get another? Ah, okay. Ah. Okay, nice. Don't you know what I got there? What is that? Pick up. What was that?
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
Ah. Another one, branch lightning. Why is lightning coming down? Here's the ice branch is complete. You can find the smaller branches growing out of it. Rumble tooth. Sprouting from the rumble branch, placing on the rumble branch against someone like. They're chewing total. Was there a block of ice there? Oh, they have built the stones above the clouds. In the most pleasant place, made high danger. Let's proceed carefully.
Take a break. Pick up the pace.
Okay, I think she's a local legend. The two of you are not invited, but I have an invite on me. An invite, I see. Though the two of you weren't meant to be invited, this altered fate has named you intruders all the same. What would Koshei say if he were here? Would he say something like this was bound to happen? But the bow has already been drawn, and the arrow is set. Fate has carried us here, and there is no turning away from it now. I'm finally free. You have taught me all I know, Pavlina, And the ins and outs of your traps are no news to me. Now, where'd it come from? Never mind that for now. The ritual mustn't continue, his power mustn't be sacrificed this way, and once we accomplish that, I have a score to settle with her too. Lina, Guardian of the Hesperides.
Witness this great ritual of transcendence!
Here, boy!
A moonlit night for all. Let's test my hypothesis. How tiresome. Come on, keep up.
It's dog eat dog!
Wait. Take a break. How tiresome.
Come!
Come on, keep up. A spot of tea time inter- A new moon rises. Surge.
Here, boy! One down!
Preparing for dust up.
How tiresome.
You took his power away from me just for the sake of your people, but are they really worth it? Are they really worth betraying the world of His Majesty has promised? We should have had a better future. Her people are my responsibility, my burden to shoulder. A better future? It might have been so for you, but for us, that would just have become yet another prison. Axinia, you seek tomorrow, a place of eternal joy and flow, and a world of everlasting love. But what about us Fae and those without love? They will be reborn in a new courtyard. No, Axinia, they won't. Both you and I know full well that the cycle has run its course, and there will be no new civilizations henceforth. There will be no new creation no more. There will be no new creation no more. All that remains to us is the sifting and remaking. The door is one that we will never pass. It is but a pageant leading to the executioner's blade. Yet I must, for the sake of my friend who perished in pursuit of the absurd notion of love, for her sake alone, seek a way that even my people may find meaning in lives born of artifice. But it appears that this isn't something all of your people can comprehend. Pavlina, you say that they are your responsibility and your burden. It may well be likewise for them. And speaking of the burden part, the ones who love and the ones who are loved will always be burdens to each other. But how about you, Axinia? Have you ever given him a chance to choose his path? He will come to understand. Once upon a time, you told me that they do not know what is best for them, but I must say, you are no different than them. Perhaps we are also. A price has to be paid for that tomorrow that should come, a price and a sacrifice. We have all chosen the paths that we thought were the best. As for where those will lead us to, it's not something I can predict. You have won this time, Axinia. Go on, claim the spoils of your victory. I am aware of that, but I have never hoped for your loss, Pavlina. Is it over for good? She disappeared. But she did not vanish entirely, for she has left this. The union ritual is complete. It's just that she did not manage to offer up that power. And that is why the parts of her body that were fragmentized and then fragmentized again recrystallized after the ritual. That is correct. It is fortunate that we managed to stop Pavlina. She was so close to success. Here, take this. What's this? This is the Eye of Grey, or rather, what was originally a part of the Eye of Grey's body. Are you sure you want to give this to us? Also, tell us, why did you want to stop the Snegorochka princess? Because you and I share the same purpose. Oh, that's right. So I already know who you are. I suppose I have yet to formally introduce myself to you. I am but a lowly court jester who once served His Majesty, the late Beylik Tsar. My name, significant as it is Axinia. Axinia? Yes. Does that serve to refresh your memory? Ismailov always complains that my introductions are far too humble, but personally I see it as a deliberate choice in style. Axinia, that name sounds very familiar. Well, that happens to be the name of the person who built the mechanism you're residing in now, after all. You are the one who made goggles? Yes, it is I. So you see, goggles belongs to me. Do be good in returning now, you little thieves. Huh? I'm only teasing. Feel free to keep him with you. In the grand design, it was also I who was supposed to obtain the Eye of Grey along with the will inside it. But since he has made his choice, I believe in the Eye of Grey. And I also believe in you, the ones he has chosen. That's enough of an introduction. Our goal is the same, to help the will inside the Eye of Grey to find its body and reclaim its power. So what exactly is this power? Have you forgotten even what it is you wish to reclaim? Do you remember nothing but the will to recover what is yours? It is a thought that gives one pause, but I suppose it serves the purpose for which the plan was first devised. Your power, your body, they were created so that the life may transcend life itself. And that is also why Pavlina sought to steal your power. A number of the Fae were originally servants created by the Hyperboreans. They were never perfect creations. The Snegovic can only achieve completion in perfection through rituals. And what better than a ritual with an offering that would allow the Snegovic here to transcend as well? That was what Pavilion was trying to do. She sought to cast off the shackles placed upon her at the time of creation. The truth was, however, that because her existence was incomplete, she could only draw upon his power by performing one ritual after another. Endlessly. Though she is a Snegorochka princess, and thus among the mightiest of the Fae, these ceaseless rituals nevertheless brought great pain to both her mind and will. And you said she was close to success regardless. Her success would have been the greatest defeat for the world. The tomorrow she has in mind is a tomorrow where her people could become whole. This perhaps is how she loves them. Though for the rest of the world, using such power for a purpose like that would be nothing short of a waste. It is fortunate that we were able to recover before she could do so. Why? What was wrong with she accomplishing that? Paimon feels a little bad for those Snegovic now. Pity is a conceit born of arrogance and self-importance. Perhaps those Snegovic have no need to be pitied. nor for her so-called love. I suppose you could be right. That doesn't mean that everything she's done is wrong. She did all she could and gave all she had. Perhaps, and her people certainly do not have the right to condemn her. But for the world, her love is one confined to a too small circle. That sounds so complicated. Can love really be too great or too limited? Some will say yes, others will say no. Yet this is what I believe. A love capable of saving more lives is a love all the greater and all the more noble. So what would I become if I recovered all my power? Would I then be strong enough to save everyone? That would depend on the choice you make when the time comes. Very well, since we share the same purpose, I am certain that we shall meet again. Until that day, there is much that remains for us to do, for us all to do. She's gone. How's it going with you, Goggles? Now that you've recovered some of your power, do you remember anything new? A few things, but they are only vague impressions for now. Okay, Day. That's alright. She did say we'll see her again later anyway, so when we do, we just make her tell us everything. Okay, complete that. Letter of love. Oh, pebble freezing heart. An egg-shaped stone, I would say a heart-shaped stone. Infused with the power required for the Eye of Great to reclaim his physical form. Once used by the Fey Grand Duchess Pavlina to remedy the inherent flaws of the Fey, hidden within it may lie the aspiration of how a mere mortal might ascend to a higher status through rebirth. But do those Fey reproduce and stuff? Or no? All the ones that exist are from the time of creation.
Huh? All that work for this.
I think there's only that up here. Yeah. I wanna see if are the guests still there, because we had many puzzles with the Jack Frosts and a couple of Snugurofkas. Please be careful. For you. Just a guard here, no need to pay me much mind. I guess that's saying here. Please not more than once. Yes, I have already used up a few quickly. Oh, weird. I thought there would be some different dialogue. Oh no. The receptionist tell me about them. Can I talk to you? A fresh face. Greetings. A fresh face indeed. Newly fished from the icy waters, in fact. You're a funny one. Sorry, I call you a fresh face because, well, I haven't seen many people from outside in this state at all. I was born in here and tried to sneak out many times, but I was always caught up by my brother and sisters. So to be honest, I've always been quite curious. Are you unable to leave this mansion freely then? Well, it's possible, but with Lady Pavlina's permission, which she hasn't given in a very long time, so basically nowhere anymore. Hang on. Through here we could see the back of another room, couldn't we? Ah, it's this door. It's closed now. Okay.
Take a break.
Oh, come on. What about those paintings here? I'm missing one. Oh, open door. Ah, I thought I needed another painting. I thought it was supposed to be 4. But they're all locked. Okay, what's new? I opened the door. Am I missing a painting?
I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments.
Ah, okay.
You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll
Where's that? It's
show you a thing or two.
frozen. No, I'm not even sure.
Come on, keep up.
Okay, hang on. Oh, I didn't grab that. I saw it, but I was freezing. Ah, the guy isn't here anymore.
How tiresome. Pick up the pace.
You're still here? No, it's not here. It's here. Ah, this one here. Okay, it returns to its original position. There's another one. Ah, okay. There is. Hang on, hang on. There's a tower outside that I haven't gone to. Oh, owners. There's a puzzle here I haven't finished.
Come on, keep up.
Like the one sitting there. I had to place one here. I see, that seems good. Thank you so much. I don't know how I might repay you, but I don't know if this would count as a reward. But earlier I heard Legovit say, the next room, the 4 paintings in the bedroom conceal a secret chamber. I think that must be the room that the Snegorusha named Agle left unoccupied on purpose. This mansion is full of strange secrets, it would seem. Ah, here. Okay.
So, what's inside?
Also missing this here.
Not that I care.
You guys still. Okay, now I just need to find a way outside. Through where? Well, I suppose it would work from here to get there. I think I've seen a door leading there, but then I went back again. Oh no, I can probably go through here. Yeah. Okay, don't save it teleport here. This is where the last painting will be. It's a top edge. Close your guess, but no place should be taken or leave. You must see going even further. I'm just gonna beat you up. Presently, this clock tower is the only thing that
How tired.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Here, boy!
How could this be?
we're going to hear true bell tolling again. Oh, there's one of those here.
Take a good look. Don't want to
Do I
miss
have
anything.
any key? No. Gate cannot be opened.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
No. Come on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Oh. Move.
Yeah.
Step up or harder. Or just ring them all. Come on. Ah, the painting.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
Hey, nice.
Pick up the pace. Come on, keep up.
Oh, so you marked this. Is it marked here? No. No. Alright. That one wasn't there. Okay, now they're all open.
Huh?
It could be
Will that work for this?
related to the amount of paintings I've got. Okay, I think that's most everything in the... Yeah, there may be one other thing around here, but I think the most. Okay, let's first go with that. Okay, that took a little longer than expected. I think next time I'll just go on the story and leave exploration for another time. I've spent my previous already. Okay, I want to check the achievements I got. No. Ring the bell that no longer loops. Or let the unbolt bell ring out once more. Limbs and demonstrations. Perhaps a work is given a name only so that it may forge another type of bond. I didn't pay attention where I got that. Through the Hall of Splendor, collect all the paintings in the House of Hesperides and open the hidden treasure beyond. And here is just chests. Trials incomplete. Hesperides of love and hate. Okay.